Grand Rising Collective, we are here to do another reading for our daily energy. So let's take a look at what's going on today. Going to go ahead and use the Feral Psychic this morning to see if we can get a theme. So Spirit, what theme do we need to talk about today as a collective for our quick morning message? Thank you. This is a good card. So at the bottom of the deck, and I don't always do this, but the bottom of the deck called me right this second, said, look at the bottom. I go, okay. Bottom of the deck, I've got the fear of conflict is choking your growth. Let the discomfort come. Let the truth breathe. Okay, so that's silenced. Somebody's feeling silenced today. But the overall theme is to be unapologetic about that. Okay, so we're looking at stop apologizing for your power, your voice, your dreams, your truth. You don't need permission to be exactly who you are. So those of you who are feeling silenced, like your voice doesn't matter, okay, I'm here to tell you it matters, and don't apologize for it. Because in order to be our authentic selves, part of what we have to put away are these beliefs that we're not worthy. We're worthy, believe me. We are very worthy of being loved. We're worthy of being heard. We're worthy. And if anybody's telling you you're not worthy, they have the problem. They're being a mirror. They're projecting onto you what they feel on the inside of them. So don't be apologetic about it. Be unapologetic. All right, we're going to use the Royals today. So I did buy some stickers. Those of you that watched my collective read yesterday found out that I had to blur a section because, you know, censorship. So I bought some stickers. I bought some star stickers. So today, while I am meditating on more energies, I will be putting stickers on the naughty bits, apparently, in my Rider-Waite deck, which really kind of stinks because it's ridiculousness going on here. All kinds of ridiculousness that we can't show nudity. Whatever. Okay, it's the body. You know, I mean, we can continue to stay prudish all we want, but the human body is a beautiful thing, and each body is unique, and it's its own, and we should not be ashamed of it at all, ever. Stand in your truth, people. Be unapologetic about it. All right. I'm just going to pull the cards quick, guys, and then we'll talk about it. Oh, okay. The fours may be a number 44. Okay. Yeah. Fours may be something for somebody. We got all kinds of fours here. All right. Let's take a look. And at the bottom of this deck, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles this one is speaking to me of, so the Eight of Pentacles is mastery. The Nine of Pentacles is stepping into your individual power, being unapologetic. Okay, being the master of your craft. You know what you've done. You know what you do. You know what you're good at. Stay on that path. Okay. Let's take a look here. So the Four of Swords in this deck is my putting something to rest. So what I'm seeing right now with this is the collective is starting to lay down some things that no longer resonate with them. Belief systems, lies they've told themselves, lies they believed others told about them. That kind of thing is just being laid to rest. We're laying it to rest. We're putting that down. There's our Four of Swords in the graveyard. Laying that to rest. Then we pulled the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles to me is that building a strong foundation, but also, while building that strong foundation, reining in some of the spending, reining in some of the how much we give to others, seeing it more as I need to keep some things for myself. Okay, and I need to build upon myself first before I build on anybody else. The Queen of Swords showing up here is the Queen of Truth for me. She's the one that stands here and says, yeah, I'm unapologetic. I speak my truth. I have no problem cutting a person off, that if they are no longer in my energy, they can be gone. I have no problem letting go of families and friends that I've had for years, if they no longer resonate with who I am becoming. And I will seek justice and I will seek truth at all times. To the Four of Cups. So we have three fours. Three of the four fours are out here. The only one that's not is the Four of Wands, which is the Happy Marriage card, the 1111 card. And that not being here is telling me that we're, probably staying more in the lay it to rest, build myself, balance my emotions with the Four of Cups. Okay, start to balance the emotions. Stop focusing on just one. Focus on the other three. I've heard some tarot readers say that, their impression of the Four of Cups is, I've already failed 3 times. Do I really want to try a fourth? Yes, you do. Because you're learning from all of the things that you're learning as you go. So we're learning. Okay? We are learning. And we're learning to balance. With that one, I got the Hanged Man. Or not with it, and to end our reading, I got the Hangman. Hangman is seeing things from a different perspective, taking time to meditate, taking time to be enlightened, taking time to look at all angles of any problem. And for me, this reading is about an issue with speaking the truth, your truth, and having to apologize, feeling like you're silenced. You're not silenced, y'all. You don't need to be silent anymore. Okay, speak your truth. It's okay. Those who resonate with it will stay, and those who don't will go. Okay? We no longer have to pussyfoot around life. Now, I'm going to pull some clarifiers. I'm going to use my Cosmic Tarot deck to do that. Just because I want a little more information on all these fours that I'm seeing. So, starting to build. So we're starting to build. What are we building? What are we building? What are we starting to build? And for me, it's like we're building something in the physical. Here, that's the Four of Pentacles, right? We're building new communication. That's the Four of Swords. And we're building on our new emotional state. Okay? I'm not seeing a whole lot of passion or direction here, though. Let's see what will come up. I'm just going to clarify the fours, because the Queen of Wands and the Hanged Man, Queen of Wands is just speak your truth. Okay? That's just plain and simple. Speak your truth and cut people off that no longer resonate with you. Okay? And the Hanged Man is look at things from different perspectives. So on the Four of Swords, I got the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, guys, is that in the Rider-Waite, it's depicted as a woman, child, and man in a boat, nothing but the shirt on their backs, sailing out of the rough seas into calmer waters. They've taken all the lessons that they've learned in the rough seas, and that's all they're taking with them is the lessons. Just the clothes on their back and the lessons that they've learned. And that's what this Four of Swords is saying. Hey, ruminate on the lessons and only take what resonates with you. Okay? And the Four of Pentacles, please, Spirit. With the Four of Pentacles, I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles again. Yes, continue to build your foundation because you're going to get mastery and you're going to get whatever your heart desires in the physical. As long as you stay aligned and on your path and stop apologizing for being you. And the Four of Cups. Okay, so I not only have the Queen of Swords out here, but now I have the King. The King of Swords also speaks his truth, doesn't have a problem with cutting somebody off. They're both facing forward. If you look at the Queen and the King in both of these decks, okay, they are both facing forward. They're not looking at each other. They are looking ahead. They are full steam ahead. Speaking their truth, unapologetically, not silenced. All right. That's what I got for you today. And I hope you stayed with me. I hope you liked the reading. If you like the reading, here's the pitch. Please like, share, and subscribe. Me and my loving self would love to have you as part of my collective. I am really excited at the growth. And I know it's not much. I can see the numbers. I know it's not much. But for every person that I resonate with, every person that comes to my channel and watches me, it is my intention with every reading that I do, every teaching that I do. That's the other thing that's going to be starting here within the week. I'm hoping by Friday is I'm going to be doing some spiritual guidance around healing the self. I'm going to be doing some spiritual guidance, not with tarot cards. It's just going to be spiritual guidance, guided spiritual, how we can use the spiritual path to heal ourselves from addictions and grief and the cycles that keep us stuck. You know, the cycles that keep us from being present, the things that take away from our presence. So that'll be starting. Also, I am going to work out a schedule. I will probably do a video on the schedule for what we're doing here at Moriah Spirit. When videos will drop. I have yet to decide if I'm going to do extendeds. If I do decide to do extendeds, they'll be hosted here once I can have memberships. So we need to get my face out there. We need to build this community up. So the goal is by end of summer that I will have the 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. So by September 21st, I would like to have the 1,000 subscribers. That's what I'm intending. So whatever you all can do to help me get there, just by subscribing, doesn't cost you a penny. Subscribe. Okay? Just subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button when you're watching one of my videos. I appreciate it. It helps me grow. All right, you guys. Go forth and conquer, you beautiful souls. I will see you next time. Have a great week.